Older Men Live. I am Skip LaCour. Thank you so much for joining me. Our continual connection, just you and me, two men a little bit older, going through this journey of life, focusing on our fitness and a whole lot more. I want to help you with your fitness and a whole lot more. The workouts, the nutrition, the systems, the strategies, the motivation, the mindset that you need, right, to incorporate fitness, what you need to do to be healthy and fit a long life, but do it in the context of your busy, productive life, something that's sustainable, something that you can not just do when you're highly motivated, you're willing to move things around in your life, but when you have your life, all your different priorities running on all cylinders. And how do you fit the appropriate workout to meet your fitness goals, but also keep your life intact? How do you have to eat so you're just not some hermit eating out of Tupperware 6 times a day on the clock, all right? You eat a matter that gives you the results, builds that muscle, lose that body fat. And again, it keeps your life intact. For many men, that's the challenge. The challenge is they kind of think that they've got to go overboard like a fitness influencer, right? And think about it. And a lot of times at the beginning, they are motivated to do that. It's just not sustainable. They're reminded why they never acted that way before in their life, right? Because they got other priorities. Pete, hello, 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 hello. Jason, great to have you guys here. Let me know where you're watching me from. Jason and Pete are on my Facebook page at Skip LaCour page. I'm also doing this from the Workouts for Older Men page at Workouts for Older Men and on my YouTube channel at Skip LaCour. So if you're watching the replay version on Instagram, Skip LaCour, Twitter, Skip LaCour, LinkedIn, Skip LaCour, maybe from TikTok, Skip LaCour, let me know. And if you have a question, even in the replay version, I'll acknowledge you. I'll answer your question. Who knows? Maybe your question now, I'll address it now, or the question that you post in the comment section watching the replay version, maybe that will be the focus, the focal point of the next Workouts for Older Men live video. So feel free to post your questions. Hello, hello. Hello, Robert over on Facebook. Pete is from Canton, Ohio. Hall of Fame, Football Hall of Fame, Canton, Ohio. All right, guys. So Wilmington, North Carolina is where Jason is from. Right. So I'm just here to connect you. How was your weekend? You ready? Did you stop working out on the weekend? Are you ready to work out? Ready to have a productive week? I just got finished. I probably threw 200 baseballs from 8-year-old distance, 38 feet, just now. So the arm, the shoulder is, I'm not sure if it's ready to do dumbbell presses of 100 pounds from my injury, but I can throw 200 pitches to a 7-year-old. Roland, hello, hello, hello from over on my YouTube channel. All right, guys. Hey, if you want to reach out to me, got any questions, you want to know about one-on-one coaching, all the different programs that I have are in the description of this video. So make sure that you take a look, click the links, reach out to me. We can talk about it and see if it's a good fit. All right, guys. Let's see. Man, I had three coaching calls today at 5 a.m., 6 a.m., and 1 p.m. And what was the biggest distinction? Probably the biggest distinction I would say that I pulled, from my coaching sessions that might be helpful to you is, the sets and reps and, finding what's best for you, what's the right diet, actually following through. All right. If you have a clear-cut reason why you want to do this, it really becomes a lot easier. If it's just, I should, right? If you kind of have a pretty good life. And when I ask you on a scale from 1 to 10, well, how important on a scale from 1 to 10, how important is it for you to have the body that you want, right? If someone says 10, that's a great start, right? At least they are telling themselves they want it badly. But when someone says 7 out of 10, that's almost like the worst number. Now, it doesn't have any meaning necessarily, right? It's what the meaning the person attaches to it. But 7 to me, it isn't they're not inspired enough to take it over the top. It isn't that important. They're not in enough pain or they're not inspired. It's just that level of it's pretty good, not desperate to do it. And you sometimes need to be disgusted to actually do the things that you know you should do. And 7 is just that area. It's not good enough to be proud of what you do, and it's not bad enough where you will take the extra action. So where are you on a scale from 1 to 10? And whatever story you create, why it's important to you. One thing I hear a lot is that, when I get fit to the level that I want, and doesn't matter if they're 45, 55, 65, that will be the catalyst. That will be the start to get other things in my life together, because it all starts from the body. All right. If that's the story that you believe, and that is what's going to get you in action, then that's your reality. If that's strong enough, if that gets you going, then great. Sometimes we're able to have a pretty darn good life, but we not have this shell of ourselves, this body that holds our soul. It may not be the most fit, but it's that soul that is what's most important to you. And if the body was so important, maybe you wouldn't have never gotten this shape, right? So sometimes we need to spin that a little bit harder, a little bit deeper meaning. But whatever meaning you attach, it's got to be totally believable to you to get you going. Hello, 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 Charlie. Great to have you here, sir. So think about that. I watch a lot of videos on TikTok. I always want to know what's going on, what some of the questions, learn more about you. And, knowing your why, it's almost trite. It's, everybody says that, but it really is the catalyst. When you're not in enough pain, you'll be resourceful. You'll make it happen. You'll get coaching. You'll do the things you need to do. You'll try one more rep. You'll get to the gym when you don't feel like it. All right. It all starts with that. All right. So I'm glad that I can connect with you here. I hope you have a great week. Let's start it off right tomorrow. Let's live with a sense of urgency. We have to. We're a little bit older. We got more time behind us than we do in front of us. Have a great day.